Ever pondered how a single trading company could hold sway over an entire subcontinent, shaping the course of history and leaving an indelible mark on global trade and colonization? Today, we delve into the fascinating chronicles of the East India Company. Chartered into existence by Queen Elizabeth I of England in the year 1600, the East India Company's primary objective was to conduct trade in the East Indies, dealing in commodities like spices, silk and cotton from the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia. In its nascent years, the company set up trading posts and factories in various parts of the Indian subcontinent, including Surat, Madras and Calcutta. It also extended its reach to Southeast Asia, China and beyond. But as its influence in India burgeoned, the East India Company found itself entangled in local politics and conflicts, pitting itself against European powers like the Dutch and the French in a fierce contest for control over trade routes and territories in the Indian Ocean region. The Battle of Plassey in 1757 marked a turning point in the company's history. The company's man, Robert Clive, defeated the Nawab of Bengal, Siraj-ud-Dowlah, effectively establishing British control over Bengal and signifying the company's shift towards governance in Indian territories. Post-Plassey, the East India Company expanded its influence in India through a blend of diplomacy, military conquest, and alliances with local rulers. Bombay, Madras, and various regions in South India gradually fell under its control. Over time, the company transformed from a trading entity into a quasi-government, establishing its own administrative and judicial systems and collecting taxes in its territories. This period is often referred to as the Company Rule or Company Raj. The 19th century, however, brought with it a wave of resentment and opposition to British rule in India. The peak of this resistance was the Sepoy Rebellion of 1857 to 1858. Sparked by a myriad of grievances, this uprising led to the British government's decision to dissolve the East India Company's rule. The British Crown assumed direct control over India through the Government of India Act of 1858, marking the end of the East India Company's governance. Yet the company's demise did not erase its profound impact. Its legacy pervades India's political, economic and social structures, and its influence on global trade and the rise of capitalism during the early modern period is undeniable. In its essence, the East India Company's history is a rich tapestry of economic prosperity and exploitation, cultural exchange and conflict, and ultimately the establishment of British colonial rule in India.